Station 51. This is a real fire station. I'll leave the real world behind right here. Say hello, everybody. Have a great day. Have fun out there. And as we take you inside the world of cinematic make-believe, I want to welcome you all to our front lot. All together here at Universal, we have about 28 sound stages. If you don't know what a sound stage looks like, so down the has been around for a very long time, and inside that soundstage we built the biggest sets throughout the years, like Frankenstein's Live. But if you look at 12, it says Voice up there. The Voice was filming in there for several years. Today the Voice is filming inside other stages in our back line we'll see later on the tour. However, one of the coaches on The Voice, Kelly Clarkson, she filmed her show here in our front lot, the Kelly Clarkson Show. But on the right, you're going to be seeing some construction. That construction's for this. Yes, we're very excited to announce that Super Nintendo World will be opening in 2023 here at Universal Studios Hollywood. You can on our website and social media accounts. On the left, stages 20, 19, 18, recently used for a show building. You're going to see another one back there. Has been used to film blockbusters throughout the years, like Apollo 13, Jurassic Park, Fast and Furious. Hacks was filming in there. Previously, the show filming in there was this one.
You know, it's hot in here, but let's have some patience for one another.
Yeah, you know, the heat makes us all act.
If your face stays where it is, it's gonna get
That's Superstore with America Ferrera been filming. So when they were filming Superstore in there, it looked like that, like a big department store. It looked like you could actually go shopping in there. And it was just a set for the show. So that's what they do inside these stages. They built really, really cool sets like this one. And then they dismantle them. They dismantle them immediately to make room for a new production to go inside and film. On the right, you'll see our TV stages from classics like The Munsters to game shows like Hollywood Game Night hosted by Jane Lynch. All shot
Whose
here.
name is worth more in Scrabble tiles? Uzo Aduba or David Oyelowo? Uzo Aduba.
Now currently stages 41, 42, 43 on the right are being used to film a Netflix show called Never Have I Ever, produced by Mindy Kaling. Yeah. And I want y'all to say hello to my little friends, the Minions. Oh, they're filming, I have to be quiet. Alright guys, they were filming inside Soundstage 43, so I had to be quiet. The wigwag light was on. On the left, you'll see bungalows. The bungalows used to be the dressing rooms of the stars. The stars had Lucille Ball, Doris Day, Jimmy Stewart, Rock Hudson. Today, they're production offices for some of Hollywood's top writers, directors, producers in town that have a development deal with our movie studio, like Illumination Entertainment. The producers of hits like The Lorax, Hop, Despicable Me franchise, Minions, Secret Life of Pets, Sing. We're also nearing a bungalow on the left, number 5185, that has a very important profile, the profile of director Alfred Hitchcock, director of The Birds and Psycho, who liked to appear in his own movies in very original ways. So you today it is home to the De Laurentiis company. They brought to both the big screen and small screen the legend. Left behind, they were used for the show Kenan with Kenan Thompson, who you also know from Saturday Night Live. Previously used for shows like Will and Grace, America's Got Talent, World of Dance, to name a few. All right, guys. Back lot where the world is literally just right. Look like they're made out of brick and stone. In reality, they're made out of fiberglass, foam, rubber, metal, and wood. They're facades. They're just the fronts and sides of the buildings. We built here everything the camera needs to see, shoot all the exterior scenes at a larger scale. On the right, you're also going to see brownstone. Lots of celebs have lived on brownstone. like Bruce Almighty with Jim Carrey, Jennifer Aniston, and their little dog too.
Inside bad, outside good. Inside bad, outside good. Oh, you're done now. Great. B-E-A-U.
You see the grass on the right, guys? That's real grass. It's not fake. Take pictures. You see, not everything in Hollywood is fake, okay? But hey, we're about to take you inside an area you might recognize from an iconic movie called Back to the Future with Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd. This is Courthouse Square. You see the clock tower back there? It's evolved throughout the years. It looks a little different today. So recently, this area was used to shoot a show streaming on Peacock called Rutherford Falls. They recently wrapped season 2 of Rutherford Falls here. It was beautifully dressed up for that show. So if you guys watched the show or you're planning on watching it, definitely check it out. They film a lot in this area. Other TV shows that shot here throughout the years, Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love Hewitt, Good Girls, classics like To Kill a Mockingbird with Gregory Peck. But I want you all to start spreading the news. We're headed right now. That's my best Broadway voice, guys. As we take you inside New York, New York. And our New York street comes complete with its own Macy's down the street there on the left. We got our own Broadway theaters here. Hey! And hey, you know who's no stranger to New York? Our co-host, Jimmy Fallon.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. I once got mugged over there by an old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. Make it here on the Universal lot.
Yeah. The show American Ninja live audience that comes out and shows like Brooklyn Nine recently shot around here in this area. Set up, but like when they're ready to film, they come out and they and it does New York, guys. It could also represent any metropolitan area in the world with the help of art directors, production designers, whatever the script requires. For example, this was London for Hobbs and Shaw with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. It was Baltimore, Maryland for Hairspray Live with Jennifer Hudson. This area was transformed to look like Los Angeles in the 1920s for a movie called Changeling. It's a period piece directed by Clint Eastwood, starring Angelina Jolie. It was for a classic movie. You guys probably know this classic. It was Chicago for the Blues Brothers. Let's see a little bit about that. Check this out.
When the Pinto fell and you saw it land and make this big hole in the street, that was on the back lot.
Right here.
We dropped it from a crane.
How that works?
You dig like that in Chicago, you're not a good idea.
When people ask me, all of the movies I've ever done, what was the most satisfying and the most fun, I've got to say Blues Brothers. We got to sing, we got to dance, got to drive, trained with the best stunt people in the world, and got to be an actor and a writer. So it was a good piece of work.
Danny called John America's Guest because just you walk in anybody's house.
During the shooting of the movie, John was missing. We couldn't find him.
Danny went off looking for him. We saw a light on in this one house and knocked on the door.
I said, sir, we're doing a movie down here. We're looking for one of our actors. Oh, John, yeah, he's on my couch. He came in, he had a snack a couple hours ago. He's sleeping. He was America's Guest. I mean, literally that happened.
This area has also been used to film Academy Award winning movies like The Sting with Robert Redford, Paul Newman. Here's some examples of classics that have shot all over this area. A lot of the things you see here, well, pretty much all of them take place on brownstone. And I'm going to pause it right right here, this is one of the examples I mentioned when they were filming Changeling. You see 1920s, and not only do areas, locations play a part, but you see the car plays a part. It could really determine the period of the film. The wardrobe plays a part. You see what Angelina Jolie's wearing. It takes place in the 1920s. Makeup. Every little detail, props. You see that scene from Changeling, the newspaper boy newspapers. The background actors are also dressed in costumes from that era. You know, a lot of throughout the years. To Jordan Peele, to Academy Award-winning director Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct. When I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. Action! I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, you know, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Experience of Skull Island. We really put a lot of thought into the character and personality of Kong. He's so much more than a monster. In fact, he's not a monster. You know, he is an incredibly majestic, ancient creature. He's a force of nature. He's old, he's wise, he's proud, he's fierce, and obviously he has a heart. The most important feature of Kong are his eyes. Kong's eyes are wonderfully expressive. They're full of emotion. His eyes are like a window into his personality. He's had an enormous number of encounters with his foes, the T-Rexes and the various dinosaurs on Skull Island, so he's been beaten up, scarred, even chewed up. Okay, glasses on, everybody. We're back to Skull Island.
Share the video.
King Kong 360 3D, all right. Hey guys, you can't complain. You just finished meeting the biggest star here in Hollywood, King Kong. And you know what? You're not gonna need your 3D glasses for now. But please keep them handy because you will be needing them a little later on. Ahora que Carlos sí was rejected. and all of those are just 3D screens. Standing over 40 feet tall and 180 feet long, utilizing some of the most modern-day technologies in filmmaking. The movie was designed by Peter Jackson and the team at Weta Digital. The filmmakers at Weta have won 6 Academy Awards. They worked on movies like King Kong, Avatar, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit trilogies, Jungle Book, to name a few.
With a project like a studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them. They're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side. Working on a movie, we always know where people are looking. They're looking straight ahead. They're looking at the shot that we're working on. Here, you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions. Also, one of the things about this ride, unlike the movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts. Because it's one giant shot. This tram that's driving along through Skull Island is where the camera's from. This ring represents where the screen is 10 meters away.
We're really creating about 50 minutes of a feature film. That amount of visual information, that number of pixels, and presenting it to the audience, it's a hell of a ride.
On the left, you're going to see some of your favorite picture cars from TV and film. These picture cars sometimes are much more famous than the actors who drive them. And you'll also see some cars like the Ford Enya here, used in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, when Ron and Harry fly from Hogwarts to London. The gyrosphere from Jurassic World. Notice it doesn't have any windows. They added in the windows digitally using CGI, computer-generated imagery. New to the lineup, the speedboat from the movie Us, directed by Jordan Peele. And there's the tank from Transformers, made completely out of plywood, guys. It's just faux show, just faux show. But hey, we're gonna take you all on a little trip to an island off the coast of Costa Rica.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Around here in Jurassic Park, you're going to see some of the set pieces, props, picture cars featured in Steven Spielberg's The Lost World and The Lost World Jurassic Park. And on the left, you're going to be seeing the mobile lab that was featured in The Lost World Jurassic Park. The only thing you won't see around here today are dinosaurs. Why? Because dinosaurs are extinct, okay? Oh no, they're alive! Look out, everybody, they're alive! Be careful back there, they're alive! Wait a minute, there's a bigger one coming up on the left! Look out, everybody! Oh no! That was just posing for pictures. Take pictures, everybody, take pictures. I'm so sorry, folks. I apologize for that. I promise to keep all those dinosaurs locked up in cages the whole entire day, but they escaped, and we really can't do anything about it because, well, they're actors. I hope you understand. You know, we keep making these dinosaur films. We really can't hire human beings to play the role of dinosaurs. But you know why? Because dinosaurs live in the moment. As dinosaurs. That's why, you know, we use the dinosaurs. But hey, we have another dinosaur movie coming to theaters this June, Jurassic World Dominion. And Steven Spielberg directed the first 2 films, but then he became an executive producer for the rest of the films and the Jurassic World franchise. He started his career here at Universal.
I don't know, 16 years old, and I began hanging out at Universal during my summers. When I went to college nearby, I continued to come on the lot and try to become a director. So Universal sort of is my birthplace. This is the place I consider my first home, and I love it here. And I keep coming back. You know?
Alright, so we're gonna take you on a little trip to Mexico. Movies like Nacho Libre with Jack Black, Shaw here, Three Amigos with Chevy Chase, Steve Martin, short. Mexico was dressed up to look like Peru for another Steven Spielberg movie, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull with Harrison Ford. Now, folks, this is a movie studio that's a movie set. We're going to be showing you some movie weather effects like thunder. There it is, movie thunder. How do we create movie thunder? Well, big lights hidden from the cameras. Add a little sound effect. Voila! Movie thunder. How about the movie rain? The movie rain falls out of sprinklers that are hidden from the cameras. A Hollywood illusion. And guess what, guys? You're in luck because I'm a movie director. I know how to take care of this with one word, and that word is cut. Cut. All right, that didn't work, but it didn't work because we're in Mexico. Let's try that in Spanish. Corte. Corte. Ay. And that's cut in Spanish. It still didn't work. You know what, guys? I think we're having technical difficulties. That happens all the time on set. Anytime you're filming, oh, what's that? Oh no, flash flood. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see how the camera captures that moment and makes that liar.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid!
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I know! You're funny
We're going to say adios to Mexico and howdy to 6 points. Western stars used to roam around. It's like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, directed by Quentin Tarantino. Shot here. Seabiscuit with Tobey Maguire. The Color Purple with Whoopi Goldberg. Saving Mr. Banks. Colin Farrell, Tom Hanks, to name a few. Let's show you all how this area looks like when it comes to life with a little help from our friend Jimmy Fallon.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Who's watching on Facebook?
Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal line.
I hear this is where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot you.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now what say you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good?
All right. Well, I'll see you again, Fallon.
Or you can count on me, Fallon. Again.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just have time.
All right, as we turn the corner to your left, you're going to see several sound stages back there. On stage 24, Snoop Dogg and Kelly Clarkson are currently hosting NBC's American Song Contest, the live music competition, where one artist representing each U.S. state and territory competes to win America's vote for Best Hit Song. Stage 25-26 are used for The Voice, Blake Shelton, John Legend, Kelly Clarkson, Ariana Grande, some of the most recent coaches on The Voice. Stage 27 is used for Young Rock with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. The lake here has been used for classics like Creature from the Black Lagoon. And you know, Universal invented the horror movie genre. So if you guys are fans of horror movies, this is the movie studio that gave that genre a start. And on the left, you're going to see our Little Europe and Court of Miracles. Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, they all roamed around there. That was Transylvania for
back there.
Dracula, Paris for the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Here's some classic Frankenstein scenes.
He's in the woods. Get out the bloodhounds. Raise all the men you can, lock the women indoors, and wait for me. I'm ready! Your torches and go!
Alrighty, everybody, remain seated and hold on to your personal belongings. We're taking you inside of a real soundstage. This was a hot set. They've been filming in here. It's all dressed up as a San Francisco Metro station.